Oh,
Hello.
hello. Thanks so much for not cancelling on us. It means an awful lot that you've because you've got the lurgy,
Yeah.
yeah, and you're not too well,
No.
but you're
The
battling
flu.
on.
Yes. Children give you the flu, little bastards.
Do you think that's what it was?
Well, I've been on the road and I was in Norwich and I was fine. Then I went home and visited the kids on the way to, where are we? Bristol.
Yeah,
And then I picked it up yesterday during the day and then overnight.
it's just escalated into
Yeah.
a nasty. But
Yeah.
I mean, how was it during the gig? Was it kind of? Did you?
Oh
have
yeah,
to-
it's all right during the gig for some reason.
I see.
It sort of goes away for 2 hours.
You kind of get into a different mindset.
Yeah, it came back in the what do you call it? The break.
The
Yeah,
interval.
it's two halves, and it comes back during the break, and then it goes away again when you go on stage. So maybe I should just stay on stage.
Stay on stage and then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, have you got a break now before you do any more?
No,
Or-
now I'm going down to somewhere in Devon
Oh, God.
to do 2 more nights somewhere. I can't even remember the name of the place. I'm getting picked up soon, so
Oh, okay. So, I mean, but is it tour? Does it
I'm
tend
on
to happen
tour.
on tour? The kind of getting ill thing?
no, never. I've
No?
never been ill on tour before.
Oh.
No,
So it's just unfortunate we've caught
Yeah.
you at this.
yeah, you just got bad luck. I'm just eating up your airtime with boringness.
Well, I mean, I was going to say, so it's a 2-hour show of...
Well, it's 2 halves of 45 minutes with a 20-minute break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say, because 2 hours of Tony would be... I
Too
mean,
much. Be way too much.
It would be
It's
amazing.
pushing it at this length.
Mm.
So I do like last year's Edinburgh show, and then I do new material for this coming Edinburgh, sandwiched in the middle at the beginning of the second half. I sneak it in the bitch slot. Oh, I can't believe I said that.
But, I mean, was it...
You don't edit this, do you? It's a horrible thing to say. In the easy slot, I put the new stuff in the easy bit, and then so it's the Edinburgh show and developing the new show. That's how it goes.
So your kind of optimum level is your hour. That's where
Yeah,
you're
'cause
happy. And then,
you got to do that for Edinburgh. So you come up with an hour, and it's all the slots are an hour anyway. Well, then I might go and do the Soho Theatre for a couple of weeks, and that's an hour too. Mm-hmm. And then when you go to tour it around the country, then you stretch it out because people want more in the provinces.
have you ever considered sharing it with someone, like getting someone to do their bit first?
No.
And then no,
No, no.
no.
Well, no. Hopefully, you work for years hard trying to build up your own little audience. You don't want to share them, and then so it's, and then everyone knows exactly what they're getting. So it's just you.
And you feel
Yeah.
like that people know you've kind of built up that audience now.
Yeah, it's a mixture of people that have seen me in Edinburgh, and then word of mouth that way, little bits and pieces. So that's the core, and then I bring on some new people if you do any bits of telly. Which that you have to win them over because I don't shout as much on the few things I've done on TV. There doesn't seem to be enough scope for that, so I have to win them over.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
they
you-
usually. I think they come and find it more shouty than they expect, possibly even slightly more political. Well, not obviously. It's hidden.
Well, they get a kind of
Socio-political.
they get sort of
sociological.
a version of you, don't they? Kind of a snapshot of your
you
stuff.
you don't get on much, even if they have to edit it up. So I think I don't know. I don't watch them. I can't watch myself because I just think what a tool. So I don't watch it, and then just to hope for the best, do the best you can.
But I mean, it's been building up since you've been doing that stuff.
Yeah, it's helped quite a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, but they're not the majority of the people in. It's still the people from like from last year's tour. Then you know that building thing.
Build it up organically
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've never sort of considered not doing any telly at all and just having that pure.
Oh no! That was just not being asked to. I
not-
do it. Yeah, and there's a couple I might not do, but I do all the other ones. They've been really fun. I've enjoyed them. I like them a lot, but there might be a couple of things I wouldn't do. Just maybe I don't know. Might not be I might not be their cup of tea.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. If they're not going to enjoy it, then you don't want to inflict it on.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I got news for you, which is that went really well because I know a lot about the news. So I can't really say. I'm not thinking straight right now, actually.
Well, I mean, but the whole world's kind of gone a bit Tony Law. They kind of, it almost felt like people didn't get you for a while, and now suddenly it clicks.
Well, I wouldn't say the whole world. I'd say a tiny amount of like. I've still only got. I don't have many followers on Twitter. It doesn't seem to matter how much telly I do. I only pick up so many followers, so it's still not. It's not. It's certainly not super popular.
Is that how
yet.
you gauge it, though, by looking?
No,
at
I don't know. I play small venues, and I was quite happy mucking around doing my. You know, it's not. I'm never going to be huge. So I'm too foreign to be massive. Even though I've lived in London longer than I lived in Canada. I've lived my entire adult life, but because of the way I talk, I don't think I'm going to be like Sarah Millican and also my stuff's. It's aimed at hipsters and nerds and freaks of all ages. You know, so like I get quite a wide range of ages. I get like 12-year-olds right up to 70-year-olds. Mainly people in their 20s and 30s, but they're all got a nerdy side to them, pretty much.
That's your demographic.
Yeah, I don't think. It's hard to say because I guess people that like weird. Like I had a bunch of Leeds United supporters in, and I didn't think that they were going to be. They were just they liked weird stuff. I mean. I don't think it's weird, but people say it is. I think it's normal, but so you can't really tell. But it's not going to be for everyone. Usually, people that come to my show are all pretty funny themselves. You know, when you do signings of DVDs and stuff after, I find them all share a sense of humor. I find them quite witty.
Oh, I see.
You know, shy but witty.
They're your sort of people.
Yeah, they're clever buggers. Yeah, I'm always really impressed. I always think. That my wife always says that people that come to watch me, we would have in our house for dinner, you know, or not for dinner because that'd be too formal, but we'd have them around. They seem like nice people. Yeah. I don't attract any dicks.
It would be difficult.
I'm the dick, but
it would be difficult if you didn't like your audience very much.
Yeah, I suppose it would be actually. Yeah. I'd never thought of it that way. That's what you'd need to be massive, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, you attract everyone, and
oh no, I got snot. I'm going to use that. Yuck.
It's all right.
There.
Can you battle on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's very definitely alternative, isn't it? And I don't think.
I suppose.
It's ever going to be anything else.
Yeah.
But do you feel like if you did want to do something else, then you couldn't do it because people are so used to what you do?
I try every year to. Make it more mainstream.
Do you?
Yeah, and then it always goes awry. And I think it takes a certain skill to do stuff that lots of people like. I think Michael McIntyre is a genius to be able to translate that stuff to that many people. I think he's genuinely... And I like to think I'm quite similar to him because we both do lots of voices and accents and moving around and stuff. It's just I present it in a more obscure way.
It is quite...
But he's very good, and Milliken and all those people, I think it takes something special to deliver it out there. I don't think I could, but I can do what people want that like me.
They've got to like you say.
My small amount of people, yeah.
They've got to like weird stuff. They've got to.
They've got to like reading about history, or they've got to have. I don't know. They're just got to be a little bit off the wall, I guess.
No, totally.
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
But you, I mean, have you given up on your mainstream hunt now?
No. Each year I'll try. I've got some stuff I'm working on this year. I'm going to keep trying, and then we'll just. I don't see where it lands, but you got to keep trying. You got to keep trying to connect with as many people as you can. Yeah.
But I mean, there is a certain sort of comedian who's happy with their audience and only wants an audience. you know, like you say, you like your audience,
Oh wow, my
and you want to
food's
keep it
here.
like that
Weird.
way. You can have it.
But wow, look at that, banana leaves. Awesome, thank you.
Enjoy.
No, I would like to reach more people because there's some things that you like to say. You like to comment on sexism or whatever. It'd be better that more people. I don't want to be in a ghetto of, you know. You got to try. I try.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
just not amazingly good at that. But I'll keep trying. I'll get there.
But it's
Just
important.
keep working on it, and I always try to add one special thing into the show that's a bit like art or just something a bit different, as well as trying to reach more people. I'll definitely keep trying. Absolutely.
But it's important for you as well that you've got like a message that's coming across there. That
Well, no, you
got
don't.
something.
Don't consciously. That just comes out. I never ever sort of go, "Hey, this is what you should think." 'Cause I hate that.
No.
No, but I think it comes out. It should come out anyway. You know, like some people say, "Oh, the best comedy is truth." It doesn't have to be literally like, you know, you can do a weird thing about something, but comes from somewhere, doesn't it? So if it's about farming monkeys, maybe the undercurrent of it is the working class, or I don't know. So that's
No, I know what
do you know
mean.
what I mean? There's always you can have it's not just nonsense. I tell people it's nonsense, but I don't think it is. It depends on who's viewing it. You can see something or you can't.
And if someone was just spouting nothing,
Yeah.
I think it would get really tiresome.
Well, that's
very
what
quickly.
playing those clubs like Jongleurs really benefit is they teach you how to be direct. You know, like get to the joke because the bears will eat you.
But you said that you always struggled during the clubs. You were never particularly good at it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
But it was never something that
I
you.
kept trying though.
But you didn't feel like at any point you were getting there. It was always you're kind of incompatible with that sort of.
No, it weren't good sometimes.
Okay.
There for a few years. When I started doing an hour every Edinburgh, that's when it became harder because you've got to try and get new material out. You've got to be more prolific, and you can't do that if you're going into a bear pit every weekend because you just do your tightest 20. But I wanted to develop new material, so I would do new stuff and then die consequently. So then that stream of revenue was shut off pretty quickly when they realized that I wasn't able to storm it like some of their other top acts. So I naturally moved away. It was like a decision between them and me, where I wouldn't do those anymore. And so I don't play the big clubs like Jongleurs or the Glee even. I ended up being quite poor for a couple of years, but then developing your own audience and doing small clubs and then building up to bigger theatres, and then now I can tour most of the year and then play all the little clubs, and so it's a nice cycle. Do new material, and because I want to do like an hour every year, brand new hour every year, and it gets easier now than it was because I'm not under the pressure to storm it. You know, I storm it now, but that's because people know what to expect. I don't know.
And if there's a longer bit, like an arty bit, people will kind of sit through that and kind of think, I don't know where
Yeah,
this
it's got to
is
be
going.
good though. Yeah,
Okay,
but they will
yeah.
give it. Yeah, they'll give it time.
But if
Whereas
there's
I don't think a stag do or a hen do at a big club really want to give things 2 minutes. They want a joke, a gag. Fair enough. They're out on their night out. Whereas comedy fans or people, they want to see something a bit more, don't they? Sorry.
Oh, totally. No, don't worry. So
Yeah.
do you kind of feel like you've got much choice about what you do? Is it a decision that you've created this Tony Law thing, or is it just by default when you're on stage that is
Yes, he's
you?
sort. Yeah, no, it's sort of developed over the years. I can even talk about him in third person, which is weird.
Mm.
Yeah, no, he just sort of develops slowly over the years.
And evolves.
He evolves
still.
into some creature. I evolve into some creature on stage. Yeah, because the more hours you do, the more it just keeps going. So yeah, I think I'm like myself on stage, but much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you said.
But there's, and you think, even when you get into old age, there's a path that he can.
What did you just say?
Make. When you get into old age,
Yeah.
you can see how he's going to evolve as he gets older. As you.
I don't know. No, can't see where he's going at all. It's always a surprise
Okay.
when you do a show. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised that I act the way I act.
Right. Is it so? You're kind of stepping back from yourself when you're on stage, and it's this.
No, I try not to think it through too much.
Yeah.
I've got to put some welly into it to sell the stuff I'm selling. I can't go out and be deadpan. I'd have to write jokes to do that.
But that was never something that even when
don't
you
have-
started you thought.
Well, when I started, I tried to do what I thought the audience would like, and that's not very good. And then I started to do what I thought was fun for me, and so, yeah.
So every year you come up with like a new outfit that you're wearing
Yeah,
for your show.
Yeah, you got to, yeah.
Yeah, just
not brand new. It's always just a little development on the last one.
Okay. Well, I mean, there was a
Unitard.
The Unitard was a favourite.
Okay, and then I jumped into like a Polar Explorer, and then this last year was more like a 1902 boxer from the World's Fair,
Yeah.
mixed in with a bit of sort of dandy sportsman. So, but it was still waist-high trousers, and then this one coming, I'll have developed it into. I'm going to be like a 16th century Genoese sailor,
Oh, I see.
which looks a lot less olden daysy than you think.
Okay.
So that's the way I'm going.
Yeah.
Always like to have an outfit because I like to get dressed at a gig. I like to change into something. It all came from the idea that when you see the guys on the road show or at the Apollo, they're always wearing suits, and I thought, well, I look terrible in a suit, but I do think it's a good idea to dress up. Just I don't want to wear a frickin' suit, but so I dress up as something else. Well, I'm a clown, so.
But I think also the sort of waist high trousers, that it kind of works. It feels like that's what you should be wearing. You know what I mean? It's like you've found your. It's kind of almost from the past, or
Timeless.
yeah. No, absolutely. Well,
That's what I'm after.
Yeah.
Timelessness. So if you look at it online in 20 years, you won't know when it was,
Yeah.
apart from the quality of the footage.
Oh, I
That's
see.
the plan, yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Tony, thanks so much for battling through it.
Oh, that's all right. You do some good questions, don't you?
It's been incredible.
Yeah. You know what you're doing.
And I mean, I won't shake your hand because you've got the.
I don't want to give you the lurgy. Don't touch anything I've touched. I don't think I've touched anything. I haven't touched the mic, so you should be fine.
No, it's all right as long as it hasn't sort of
I haven't coughed it.
spread
No,
out.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
no,
made
you
it through the air now.
no or sneeze.
I think it's all about touching stuff, isn't it?
Okay. You've done very well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's all right.
Air knuckles. Sweet.